Hello everyone, this is Voyage Initiative International. I'm Laurentia, a student of Voyage Initiative International, and today I'm going to create a website using HTML tags. Now, HTML is an abbreviation of Hypertext Markup Language. And then to start, there are basic HTML tags within which other HTML tags are being introduced. So I would like to introduce those basic or fundamental HTML tags. So these are the basic or fundamental HTML tags in which other HTML tags are being introduced. I have here the doc type HTML tag, the opening HTML tag, and then the closing HTML tag. We have the head, the body, and then within the head we have the meta tags and then the title tag. Now the doc type HTML informs the browser of the version of HTML that you are using. As you can see in the HTML tag, I have this here, which is simply telling the browser that the language you are using in this coding is English. So that's what the browser should display. Now when you come to the head tag, we have the meta tags and then the title. Now every tag or every element you display here in the head tag is not going to be shown in the browser, but it's only displayed to the browser and not to the users. So I have the meta chasset here. The meta chasset is just telling the browser that any character or symbol that you introduce in your coding should be shown in the web browser. We have the meta name, this is viewports, and then we have attributes, other attributes like content and the initial scale. So now the meta name or everything I have here is just telling the browser that it should display everything or every content you have here in the body in the web browser. Now at the title, where we have the title tags, you insert the page title in the title tags, and it's going to be displayed at the title bar in your web browser. So today I'm going to create a web page using HTML tags, and it's going to be about Christmas. So I'm going to create a short Christmas message, and so I would like my title to be a short Christmas message. Okay, so there you have it. And the body tag is what contains every element you want your web browser to display. So within the body tag, all the work you want the web browser to display is done. So I'm going to start. And to start with, I would like to have a heading that is H, and then the H here stands for heading. So as you can see in the options here, we have H1 to H6, and it simply says that how important do you want your heading to look like in the web browser. So we have from the most important to the least. So in my coding, I'm going to use H2. So that's how important I want my heading to look like. And I want my heading, the heading I would like to use is Merry Christmas, since it's a short message about Christmas. So there you have it, Merry Christmas. I would like us to view this in our web browser. So you have something like this. This is what it's going to look like. And as you can see, our title is in the title bar of the browser and not in the web page of the browser. So you have your Merry Christmas, and that's our heading. Now to have my short Christmas message, and that's not, I'm going to introduce the paragraph tag So my short Christmas message is going to fall within the paragraph tag. So my short Christmas message is going to be, okay, so that's my short Christmas message. And I'm going to read that out. Christmas will forever remain in our hearts as long as we stand heart in heart and then hold hand in hand. So that's it. But as you can see here, I have the lines in my coding break, alright. But in the web browser, it is written in the paragraph, and that's because I introduced the paragraph tab. So everything here in the web browser is written in paragraph. And to have the breaks or the breaks line I have here in my codes, I'm going to introduce a break tag to break the lines I have in my coding in the web browser. So that's what I have here, and as you can see, just as I have break the lines in my encoding, it is the same here in the web browser. Okay, so because it's a short Christmas message, I wouldn't like to leave it like this. Let's add some more interesting parts to it. So I would like to introduce or to insert an image, a Christmas image. So I'm going to insert this image in the web browser. And to do that, I'm going to copy the image I have here, then back to my encoding. So to insert the image, I can have the image tag. So what I have here is image. The IMG stands for image, and then the SRC stands for source. So this is simply image source, and then within the quotes, I'm going to paste the image I had copied earlier on within the quotes. So this is what I'm going to do now. So as you can see, the image has been copied in the code, and this is what I have in my web browser. But the width of the image is quite long, so I would like to decrease this. And to do that, I'm going to introduce the width attributes in the image tag and equate it to 500. Yes, so now the size of the image has been reduced, and I think this is okay. Now, to change the background, actually this is the default background setting of the web browser, but because it's Christmas, I would like us to use a more Christmas color, maybe red or green, to make the work look more like Christmas. And to do that, within the body tag, I'm going to introduce an attribute that is the background color or the BJ color and equate it. So as you can see here, this stands for background color. Now within the quotes, I'm going to write any color, and that's going to change the background color of my web browser. So as you can see, the background color of the web browser has been changed. You can choose to use any other color like pink, and it will just do that for you, but I'm going to use green because it's more of Christmas. Yes, now I'd like to center every element in the web browser. It seems like the space has been let off. So I'd like to center every element in the web browser. And to do that, just beneath the opening body tag, I'm going to introduce my center tag, which is going to center every element I have in the body tag. So my closing center tag is just going to be above the closing body tag. And there you have it. You can see that all the elements have been centered nicely. Now to end this, I would like to wish everyone a Merry Christmas. So I'll write a short wishing note here. Okay, so this will be my short greeting note. But there is an error here. You can see that because it's written in paragraph and there is no break at the image tag, my short or my wishing message has been shifted to the image or to the continuation of the image. So I'm going to introduce a break tag. Just after the image tag. You can see that has shifted my wishing note beneath the image. Now, I'd like the wishing note to become more important or be like more of a heading. So on that note, I'll introduce another heading tag here. But here I'm going to use H3. And have it at the end here too. So there you go. So this is the short Christmas message that I want to create today. And as you can see, these are the codes that were used to create this web page. Okay, so having done that, on this note, I would like to thank you for watching and see you next time in the next section. Bye.